what?
Welcome to the Popcorn List pop-up series screening of Everything You Have Is Yours. The Popcorn List is an annual list of acclaimed indie films recommended by film festival programmers like me that have played at festivals across the country and around the world, but are not yet available in wide release. So the pop-up series brings these films to you first. My name is Dan Brawley. I'm the Chief Instigating Officer of the Cucalorus Film Festival. And I'm honored to have recommended Everything You Have Is Yours to the 2025 edition of the Popcorn List. And I'm even more excited to introduce you to the film's director, Tatyana Tenenbaum.
Thank you, Dan. I'm Tatyana Tenenbaum. I am the director of Everything You Have Is Yours. I am so grateful to have been nominated by you for this series and just so in awe of what the Popcorn List is trying to do in terms of elevating films that are really wonderful and have not yet received wider distribution. So this is coming at a really wonderful time for us.
Let's just chat for a second about this movie. Where did you meet Hadar, and like what inspired you to make this movie in the first place?
I know Hadar because I'm also a dancer choreographer myself. We have been in the same community for over a decade and sort of circling each other, and have also collaborated since. And in 2016, Trump was elected for the first time. And a lot of artists, myself included, were really doing some deep thinking about our lineages and what our bodies held and hold, and how we are holding sometimes conflicting information in our bodies and violence in our bodies and also culture. So for me, as a Jewish person, as a Jewish American person, and as a white person, I was thinking about settler colonialism and white supremacy and also my Jewish lineage. And I was also doing a day job making artist portraits for an arts organization, and I really wanted to spotlight one of my peers who was doing incredible work and thinking about her lineage and her Israeliness and her Jewishness and the ways that her body was holding this culture that was also complicit in erasure and oppression of Palestinians. And I did not know it would become a feature film. So this was incredibly process driven, and it took 7 years to complete.
So, Tatyana, I wonder if you can tell us, what you want people to take away from spending this like really special time with these characters, and such big issues that I think we're all struggling to understand. I think your film does a really good job of providing like a personal lens for that. I'm curious as to what you feel like people should take away or be thinking about after the movie.
I hope that people come away more settled in their bodies and in their nervous systems. You are cracked open in a way that you don't expect. Maybe you've come here with something that you think you want to learn about, but I was certainly cracked open in the process. I learned a lot, and I believe that empathy is the only thing that allows us to actually have conversations. So I hope that the film provides that for people.
Well, y'all are in for a treat. But before we go, what is your favorite kind of popcorn?
My favorite kind of popcorn would be popcorn with nutritional yeast and butter.
I have had that. It's great. Thank you for joining us for the inaugural pop-up series, and for being part of a community that is excited to discover fresh, hot films. Make sure to catch all 8 films in the Popcorn List pop-up series in theaters and online throughout the month. And you can follow us at the Popcorn List for updates on films, screenings, and a lot more. Please enjoy the show, settle in, get grounded, for everything you have is yours.